What's up, everyone? It's JDog406 coming back for another coin roll hunting video, and today we're getting into another multi-denomination hunt right here, and it's 5 denominations, 1 hunt, and we are adding the extra dollar coins into this. It would have been 6 denominations, 1 hunt, if I could have gotten something other than 2023 half dollars. So other than that, let's get into our first roll of pennies and see what we can get. We are going through pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and dollar coins right here. So other than that, yeah, let's get into that first roll right there. Alright, so we're getting into our first roll right here. We are going to be looking for Wheaties, foreigns, Indian heads, Canadians, anything that's not above the year 1960. So I do like to hold all of my 1959 pennies and lower, and a couple of 2017 P's and 2009s I do like to hold. So other than that, let's get into this though and see what's here. Can we get a wheat penny off our first roll? I don't think we're going to be getting a wheat penny off our first roll, so let's move on to the second one. Alright, we're getting into our second roll of our pennies, and we do have 10 rolls that we're going through. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah. Let's get into the second roll and let's see what's here. Alright, so I'm not seeing much off the flip. Hopefully there's some older stuff going down. We do have our first Canadian, and it's going to be the last year of the young head right here. So let's flip this and look at the obverse. Very nice looking 1964 Canadian young head penny. Let's stick this. I don't think there's anything else here, so we are going to continue on to the next roll. Right, we're getting into our third roll of pennies right here. Let's see what we can get from this one. Alright, we're getting into the fourth roll of the pennies right here. Let's see what we can get from these. Alright, we're getting into our fifth roll of pennies right here. So let's see what we can get from this one. Alright, we're getting into our sixth roll of pennies right here. Let's see if we can finally get a wheat penny out of this one. Alright, we're getting into the seventh roll, so let's see if there's anything different right here. I'm hoping to at least find maybe another Canadian. Alright, we're getting into our third to our last roll of pennies right here. Alright, we're getting into our second to our last roll of pennies right here. We only have 2 more chances to try and get a wheat penny or any kind of find. Alright, we're in our last roll of pennies right here. Let's see what we can get from this one. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get a wheat penny. That did flip out to the side, so let me throw everything back up there real quick. Alright, let's see what we can get from this one. Please tell me there's gonna be a wheat penny in here. $68. No, I don't think I'm seeing one, so other than that, let's move on to our nickels. Alright, we're getting into our first roll of nickels right here. Let's see what we can get out of our nickels. Maybe we'll get some pretty good stuff. Alright, it looks like we have everything out though. Let's flip that and let's see what's here. We already got a 2024 Denver right here, and these are extremely low mintages. So they are under 40 million, and they go for about $3 to $5. Alright, so I did want to mention this. I found a 2005 Bison right here. So one of the two designs in 2005. And they made two more in 2004. And the other one in 2005 is the Ocean and the View of Joy. And the two in 2004 are the Lewis and Clark Keelboat and the Louisiana Purchase. So other than that, let's move on. Alright, we're getting into the second roll of our nickels. And I do want to say one more thing about those 2004s and 5s. Is they are extremely high mintages, so you can easily find them. They are pretty cool. We'll more than likely find them as we're going through these right here. Alright, and we do have a Lewis and Clark Keelboat from 2004 right here from Denver. Very, very nice. Let's put that one to the side. And other than that, let's move on to the next roll. Alright, we're getting into the third roll of the box right here. Or not box, of our nickels. Let's see what we can get from this one. Maybe it'll be something better than the last roll. Oh, we got a 1958 right here. Can we get the low mintage Philadelphia? Right, let's flip it in 3, 2, 1. No, we just got the Denver. Alright, we're getting into our fourth roll of our nickels. Let's see what we can get from this one. Oh, and we got our Ocean and the View of Joy right here. Probably coming out of Denver. Yeah, right there out of Denver. Alright. Put that one to the side, and I don't think there's anything else here, so let's move on. Oh, hold up. I just flipped that one over to see that we got a 2009 Denver right here. Actually looking pretty damn good. Alright, let's put this one to the side, and that is an extremely low mintage as well. So yeah, other than that, let's move on to the next roll. And I did want to say, as I was double checking, I did find a 2024 Denver right here, so I'm going to put this one to the side as well. Alright, we're getting into the fifth roll of the box right here. Let's see what we can get. It does look like we have a 2023 on the end. I thought it was going to be a 2024. So we got a 1940 right here. Let's flip this and see if we can get a San Francisco. No, we just got the 1940 Philly. Pretty common. Alright, we're getting into the sixth roll of the box, or not box, nickels right here. Let's see what we can get from this one. Maybe it'll be something good. Alright, we're getting into our seventh roll of our nickels. Let's see what we can get from this one. Alright, we're getting into the eighth roll of our nickels. Alright, we're getting into the third to the last roll of our nickels right here. Alright, as I was on my double look through, I did find this Louisiana Purchase right here from 2004 out of Denver. Very, very nice. We got all four of those designs. Alright, now let's move on. Alright, we're getting into the second to the last roll of our nickels right here. Let's see what we can get from these ones. Alright, we're getting into our last and final roll of nickels before we move on to our dimes. Let's see what we can get from this one, hopefully. There's some good stuff in here. Oh, we got a Canadian. All right, that's pretty cool right there. So we got a Canadian out of our pennies and a Canadian out of our nickels. 1979 with that tiara obverse right there, running from 1965 to 1989. All right, let's put that one to the side. And I don't think there was anything else here. So other than that, let's move on to the next roll. Alright, we're getting into our first roll of dimes right here. Let's see what we can get from this one. Alright, we're getting into the next roll of dimes right here. Let's see what we can get from this one. Alright, we're getting into our last final 3 rolls of our dimes. We got a 1965 right here, which was the changeover from 90% silver to the copper clad that we see now. You can tell that by the edges right there, that this is clad, because you can see the copper lining over there to the right side of the silverish bit. Alright, we're getting into our second to our last roll of dimes right here. Let's see what we can get from this one. Alright, we're getting into our last and final roll of dimes right here. Let's see what we can get out of this last roll. Alright, I don't think there's going to be anything here, so other than that, let's move on to our quarters. Alright, so we're getting into the first roll of our 3 rolls of quarters right here. And we have a 2020 sitting right on the end. So hopefully we can get a West Point right here. I'm really hoping so. So let's take a nice look at this Salt River Bay right here. Let's flip it. See that we just got the Denver. Alright, so let's put that one down. And let's go through the rest of this and see what else we can get. Alright, so we're getting into our second roll right here, and we have a 2019 on the end. So let's get this one out, and let's see what's here. Alright, so we got a 2021. I thought it was a 2019. Sorry about that. Alright, so we do have a Kansas quarter right here. We can be looking out for the "In God We Rust" error, where the T gets removed because of a greasing. Do have a 1776 to 1976 bicentennial drummer quarter right here. These are pretty nice, probably easy to find. They did make a bunch of them. Alright, we're getting into our last roll of quarters right here. Let's see what we can get from this one. We have a 2024 quarter out of Denver, and these aren't extremely rare either, unlike the dimes or nickels. So yeah, this is the Patsy Takamoto mink right here. Right, so we're getting into the one of our 2 rolls of dollar coins right here, and I did notice we have a 2000p right here, so we do have a chance to get those Cheerios dollars, and I'll pop up some information about that here in just a second. And I can't remember what this could be, but we'll see Just 1 second. So let's get it out. The reverse of this looks pretty nice. And if we look at the lettering right here, we can try and find the date real quick. Okay, so 2008 2008 right here, Denver. Very nice. Martin Van Buren. All right, very cool. 1837 to 1841, the 8th president. We are going to look at that 2000p right there with that possible chance for a Cheerios dollar, and it does not seem to be, so there would be a ton of extra design in the tail feathers right there, and it also does not seem to be the speared bird either. So this is just going to be a normal 2000p. And then we have this one right here. So this is George Washington, 1789 to 1797. Let's flip all of this. Let's just see what we can get here. And all right, so we have a Haudenosaunee Great Law of Peace right here. The 2000s right there. And then we have a John Tyler, the 10th president, 1841 to 1845. Then we have a 1979 right here from that mint marker looks a little weird. Can't quite tell, but I'm almost certain that's a P. So 1979 Philadelphia, and we could check this for the wide rim, and it does not seem to be like that. So yeah, still a very nice coin for Susan B. Anthony. So let's put that one up here as well. Then if we come over here, we have another chance for that Cheerios dollar, and it does not seem to be there. Then let's see what year this one is, and let's flip that. Alright, we got another 1979, but this one's out of Denver, and it does not look like it's a wide rim either. Then we got our Andrew Johnson, the 17th president, 1865 to 1869. That one up there to the side. And then we have a James Madison right here, the 4th president, 1809 to 1817. Alright, let's continue through this. Not seeing no Cheerios dollars on these 2000p's. And I'm not seeing no wide rims on these 1979s. Alright, so we got a James Garfield right here, 20th president. It just says 1881 right there. Alright, and then we have another Susan B. Anthony, but this is the 1999 right here. Still fairly common. I'm still going to put it to the side because I don't believe I have one. And then we have a Martin Van Buren right here, 1837 to 1841. We do have a James Monroe, 1817 to 1825, 5th president. Alright, we're getting into our second roll right here. Let's see what this one might have for us. Okay, I'm already seeing some dateless edges and some dated edges. So let's just see what we got here. Alright, so we do see a 2002D right here. These are a fairly low mintage. I'd say they were just slightly above 2 million. So I probably will hold on to all of these 2000Ds that I find. And we have another James Monroe right here. I don't think it's going to be worth too much. I will hold on to it at the end if it is. And we have a Thomas Jefferson, 3rd president, 1801 to 1809. and turned them in. All right, we have an Abraham Lincoln right here, 15th or 16th president, 1861 to 1865. So yeah, other than that, we do have a Rutherford B. Hayes, the 19th president, 1877 to 1881. All right, so other than that, that is the end of everything. So let's move on to our conclusion. All right, so we're here at the conclusion, and the only thing we found in our pennies was this 1964 Young Head Canadian penny right there. Very, very nice looking. And then if we come down here, here is 4 designs in 2004 and 2005 that we found. So we have a 2004 Lewis and Clark keelboat, a 2005 Bison, a 2005 Ocean in the View of Joy, and then a 2004 Louisiana Purchase right there. Very, very nice. Those are all very common to find. I just grabbed them to show you the designs because it is cool to see them. And then we come down here. Here is the rest of the nickel finds that we got. So we have a 1979 Canadian nickel with that tiara obverse right there. Alright. Then we have a 1958 Denver nickel right here. And then we have a 1940 Philadelphia. Then we have a 2009 Denver right here. And these are a lower mintage too. I'll pop up some figures in just a second because I can't remember it off the top of my head. But still a very, very nice looking coin. And then we have a little pile of 2024 Denvers right here. There's exactly 5 of them. And these are all under 40 million minted. And they go for about $5. So yeah, other than that, let's move down here. So we did not find anything in our dimes worth keeping. So I just have 2 different designs to show you. So we have a brand new 2024 Denver Patsy Takamoto Mink right here. Equal opportunity in education. And this is one of the, I think, 4 or 5 designs that they are releasing for 2024. And then we have this 1776 to 1976 Bicentennial Drummer Boy quarter. And these are pretty cool to be finding too. And other than that, let's go down here. And here's some Susan B. Anthony's that we have. So we have a 99 Denver, 1979 Philadelphia, a 1979 Philadelphia, and a 1979 Denver right there. And let me just flip one of these over so we can see what the reverse looks like. Very, very nice looking. I like the designs on them a lot. And then these ones are extremely hard to read all of the edges, so I'm just going to read the faces and pop up some information about their mint markers and stuff as I go through. So we have an Andrew Johnson, the 17th president, 1863 to 1869. We have George Washington, the first president, 1789 to 1797. And then we have 2 Martin Van Burens, 8th president, 1837 to 1841. Then we had a couple James Monroes, 5th president, 1817 to 18... can't read the edge of that one, 25. Alright, and then we have a Rutherford B. Hayes, 19th president, 1877 to 1881. We have Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president, 1861 to 1865. Then we come over here, we have Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd president, 1801 to 1809. And then we have this right here with no date on it. So it is going to be a United States of America Haudenosaunee Great Law of Peace. I will pop up some information about that one. I haven't seen that one before. Then we have a John Tyler, the 10th president, 1841 to 1845. And then we have a James Garfield, 20th president, 1881. And it doesn't say anything else after that. Then we have a couple James Madisons, 4th president, 1809 to 1817. And then the last thing I have to show you are these 2002 Denvers right here. Really low mintage. I think they're just a little above 2 million. And yeah, I found a good stack of them right here. Very, very nice looking. That's what the reverse looks like. What do the reverses of these ones look like? Alright, so I'm assuming all of the reverses for these ones are going to be that. So yeah, got the Statue of Liberty right there. But other than that, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, J-Dog out.